right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday. And those of you that know me know that I drink a lot. And we've got usually 3 suppliers in here every day, Monday through Friday. And this is a winery that we have seen before in the past. Well, the winery goes back all the way to the 14th century. Holy cow. Well, you know, it's still not the oldest winery in Tuscany. Castello, the oldest winery in Tuscany. This wine goes back to the 12th century, 11th century. And it's incredible, the history of these properties here. And, you know, for me, Sangiovese, one of my favorite grapes. A lot of people would compare it to maybe Pinot Noir because in its purest form, it is light and elegant and not quite as tannic as the Nebbiolo varietal, the biggest varietal in Italy, but it can make a very age-worthy wine still. And this VignaMaggio property, well, this is, well, where the Mona Lisa lived, so one of the things they're famous for. And Mona Lisa, I guess Mona is short for Madonna, and she was the model of Leonardo da Vinci. Anyway, so first wine here, the Terre di Prenzano. This wine is the entry-level Chianti, 100% Sangiovese, which we love. Traditional style here, large barrique, aged for 14 to 15 months, 3 to 4 months in the bottle, and a minimum of 12 months in wood by law, so they're going over the legal requirements to age this wine. And for an entry-level wine for under $20, man, this wine really rocks. They've had 3 really good vintages in a row with 2012, the last one being very hot and dry, but you know, it could be really good here, it looks like. This one's got light red berry fruit on the nose, strawberry, red cherries, notes of fresh plowed earth, that mushroomy kind of wild herb note that you get from the Tuscan countryside. And then, you know, really fresh and classic style on the palate. These guys own 40 hectares of vineyards here divided into 40 different parcels, and all of that potentially goes into this wine. Really fresh, like I said, style here. Really nice, probably slightly chilled with a little pasta. Really good wine for every day here. Really good. Like I said, $17.25, under 20 bucks. That's the wine we brought into the store immediately. We're always looking for great values. But the Mona Lisa Chianti Classico Riserva from 2007, also outstanding. This was a very good vintage. A little bit more forward here. This wine's got the best selection of Sangiovese on the property. 10% Cabernet Sauvignon, a little Merlot also ended into the blend. And it spends 2 years in barriques, usually not new, but they do have... They do use a bit for the more international varietals here, I guess. Wild strawberry and cherry fruit on the nose with that porcini, kind of underbrush sage notes. Some dark mocha notes here as well on the nose. Really complex bouquet here. Really forward and charming, though, this vintage, this 2007 vintage. And really nice balance and freshness in this wine. Showing really nicely, even right now, right out of the bottle. And that nuance from the nose coming through on the finish here. Excellent juice at $45. And then the VignaMaggio Cabernet Franc. And this is an estate. This estate's located in Greve in Chianti. I didn't mention that before. That's one of my favorite areas in Chianti. 100% Cabernet Franc from old vines, probably planted by mistake, they say. Why would you plant Cabernet Franc in Tuscany? Well, a few people have it there. And the 40s and 50s, so a very old vineyard, and they only produce a few hundred, 600-700 cases of this wine. The first vintage was 1990. Lovely amount of tobacco and spice in this nose, kind of dark blackberry and violet floral notes here. Spends about a year and a half in barriques here. And very low yielding. They say they only get about 1 bottle per vine here. So naturally really concentrated. Dense, dark berry fruit on the tongue. Some bittersweet chocolate notes. That violet floral coming through on the finish. An excellent bottle of Cabernet Franc, but $73.50. I'm putting my money on the Terre di Prenzano. What a great little value in this lineup. That's what I had to drink with the folks from VignaMaggio. I'm your host, Andrew Lamposoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.